Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of BFME 2 Rise of the Witch King 2.02, and here we are on a 4-player free-for-all. Myself, Jimbo, Horror Scroll, myself, Jimbo. Here, we all decided to go random. I got Gobbos here, and then here against me, yeah, a bit painfully close, is Ryan. And then over here in white is always Lewis. Where is Gaz? That's his name. Lewis's elves. I know Lewis is not too au fait with elves. I know he's not a fan. Over here, I don't think Vaz got the memo because he'd chosen his favourite faction over here. So everyone else went random except for Vaz. I guess Vaz really wanted to try and win this game, and fair enough. You have to respect the tomfoolery and fuckery with which to actually maintain the faction that you want, despite everyone else going random. So I think this is one that's a bit of a long one. There's a little bit of pissing about, but from my side. But I think it certainly does get a bit heated. I think between myself and old Ryan here. So Ryan, even though Gobbos might not be his faction, he's still got the bats here, so he knows what he's doing. And let's see now. He can certainly see me. He can certainly see me, and I have not got the bats just yet, because I'm spending all my money on all this bollocks. Goblins, I find, can either be really cheap or really expensive, depending on what you want to do. Right. What have we got here? So we've got these archers here. Haldir. Some pikey, some archers. Okay. Vaz keeping these guys on the front line. Now Vaz must see these guys. This one's a bit close. This one's... Oh no, he's not going to lose a builder. No. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit close. It's a bit close, Luke. I think I would have preferred to have gone up here a bit. Does anyone actually go up there? Yeah, fuck. I don't recall actually going around here. Anyway, this game was quite a few months ago, so I can't really remember exactly what happens, but I have a vague idea. Right. Archers. Try not to go too heavy on the archers here, boys. All it takes is just, you know, somebody to come in with cavalry, or you know, and remember that these things can't actually do anything against buildings. So it's all well and good, but until you go up against a building and you're in trouble. Azog. Right. Not quite like in the Hobbit movies, I must admit. But, right, he's getting here. He's getting some shitty ass troops. I haven't even got any troops yet, and it looks like battles has already joined. Now there's no Haldir here, so I would fancy Vaz in this situation. He's taking pot shots. Always put the war chant on him. This makes a difference. But I think Vaz has done the same thing. Oh, there's too much movement. There's too much movement. You know, they've got to just stand still and just keep shooting. You got to bring in some bloody... It's got to be... Yeah, you got to get these guys involved. I think Haldir might be the difference once he levels up. He gets to level 5, giving that leadership permanently. Yeah, I think that is the difference of having a hero. I think Vaz had an extra platoon or two there, plus the hero. Good call, just having the towers on here just to make sure Vaz didn't want to get stuck in. I'm surprised, Vaz. I think that was a wrong move from you, Vaz. I think you should have moved in. I think you should have taken this out, taken out his builder, and then once you've gone this way, just maybe park around here, start parking around his base, and then some other troops this way. I think that was, yeah, I think that was a bad move to retreat. When you got someone on the ropes that early, you should really double down and keep on at them. Don't let them come back into the game. Right, his little Azog is still level 1, but he's popping around the map. he's very close to me. I've got the bats now. I've got my decent troops. And Ryan has some spider riders, and he's putting his stuff in here. Fair enough. I like that. I like that, Ryan. Shows that you don't have too much, you know. Bit of a, you know, false positive, false negative, sorry. Being lurky. Oh, Baz, what are you doing? There was an advantage, and I think you blew it right here. Lewis is getting back into it. This is fine, and he's got a good defensible position with this here. I don't see any ants coming. If I were you, I would have put a couple of heroic statues, maybe a couple of towers, and then cemented this position right here in the middle of the map. And then started creating like some ent moots behind, so you can, yeah, so you can eventually start popping out with some siege. But Lewis has got all the time in the world here to deal with this. Oh god, that, yeah. Need to get a hero out. Need to get a hero. I think at least Haldir, given the plus 50%, would have been pretty helpful. This is too much fucking around, I think, here from you, Vaz. I think I see something green. Yeah, an Origin Forge here. Interesting. Interesting. You'll have to talk me through what the hell was the idea of putting it here, Vaz. Interesting. I want to see plenty of trees, and Lewis is definitely doing that. He's putting loads of trees. He doesn't want to run out of money. This is one thing I always try and say to everybody: keep building fucking farms. Do not be in this. We're approaching mid-game, probably within the next 5 minutes, and the last thing you want to do is be running out of fucking money. Right. This is a bit weak here. If you feel that you're a bit... Ah, here we go, here we go. Now switch him to bow stance, Lewis. Bow stance so he doesn't keep on running away. But you need to... Yeah, you need to be careful there. You need to know where the enemy is. Now this... Yeah, I would start with... not a tree, I would start with some towers. Now this is... yeah, he's on it here. He's on it here. Maybe a bit too far back, I think, Baz. I think you underestimated yourself here. I think he could have like pushed a little bit forward. This is big balls forward with a farm here. This is a fuck you farm. This is. You need to be very, very careful here, I think. Entmoot already. This is interesting. Interesting. Alright, spider riders. 4 platoons of spider riders. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to have a little walk around the map. Yeah, I think the first one to put up successful towers is certainly going to have an advantage. I would have put them a bit here, I think, try and own that big bit of the map. I don't think they can see very well. Right, so my 2 of my spider riders go this way, and the other 2 go this way. So I start taking out this. And this is interesting because I don't think, because me and Ryan are not really doing anything. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to fuck up somebody else for a change. God, there's a whole platoon there from that shit. That is really harsh. So this kind of interrupted everything here. Sort of stopped these 2 from fighting. So I'm building up my base. Ryan, I think Ryan probably, if I wasn't doing anything towards you, Ryan, I probably would have liked to, if I was you, have a few more towers, start solidifying your position here. You got some archers in here, that's good. I'd have a few more, and yeah, I'm really taking his stuff on a tour here. And up here as well. Completely stopped these 2 from fighting each other. But I think, yeah, you probably should have started to build some towers yourself, but I don't think you can see it, Luke. Only got 2 left. They are pretty weak, I must admit, the Spider Riders. I'm not sure if they're still the weakest, but I think there's a little bit of jiggery-pokery going on here. He's got to get himself out. I already see... Oh, it's the upgrade. It's a very expensive upgrade. It is expensive. Oh, 200, 200. Alright, that's not too bad. Wonder how much extra damage it does. Right, Ents. Lewis is the first to get Ents. I think he's got better forces here. He has got better forces. I really don't think these two can see each other. And he's got, oh yeah, he's got the silver thorns already. He's got the silver thorns. Yeah, this is going to make a huge difference. Absolutely, yeah. And now it's I think it's almost too late. If if Vaz had really pushed up, you're already here. You're already in a shitty position. More spider riders. And here comes the cave trolls. So I think, yeah, this is a good idea with the tower, but you need a few of them with the archers in, with Ents like around the side. I don't know what the hell is going on here. You two are basically slapping each other. You're not really punching each other. You're just slapping each other a little bit. You're tickling each other with a feather duster. I think it's the first time we've actually done this. And then my troops are taking out this. And oh god, I literally came in at exactly the right time. Holy shit. Fortunately for you, Lewis, I came in at the right time to take all of his forces away. Vaz, this is not good. And you don't have any archers in here either. Oh, Lewis, if only you had like followed up with like build a few towers and then bring some archers up. And then stick them in here. You basically own this area here, but he's coming back. He's coming back. And he has got the upgrades. Oh, yeah, you're going to lose them, I think. You're going to lose them. If you're going to fight them man to man, they're going to beat you. Is that tree? No, is that tree beard? No, it's not. Oh, they're all going to get murdered. They're all going to get murdered. This is a bit of a lesson to Vaz here, to not be fight. Don't send all your forces to deal with just a couple of platoons. Alright, there's a nice load of cave trolls coming out here. Right, so Lewis has been able to destroy Vaz's front line here. He's done quite a bit of damage. Here. I think Vaz sending his forces away to deal with my cavalry up here did not help at all. Oh, here we go. God, jeez, look how badly that got him. Oof. Like one platoon of the spider riders didn't even make it across. I don't think there's much damage done, to be fair. Not much damage at all. Maybe I needed to put the bats over them or something like that, I think. And here come the cave trolls. Right, so Lewis is in a good position here. Yeah, you need a few more of these towers with Ents interwoven in between. I think these two are slapping. Oh, this is good play. This is good play. He's the first one to come out of cavalry here. Well played, Vaz. Good, good, good. No one gambles on cav. No one gambles. I know we all come out with pikeys, but they don't necessarily have to fight the pikeys. They can just fight everyone else. And you know, resource creep people. And you have to be very careful. I don't think he spotted him. Vaz is deeply embroiled in this fight here. The winner of this fight could basically determine what happens here. But I thought to myself, I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to be a cheeky little sausage. And I am going to start bulldozing the shit out of this. And it is oh, he realises what's happening. He realises, but there's nothing he can do. Oh, he's in the shit mixer and his destination fucked for Vaz's fortress. Nothing he can do. Impotent. Impotent like an 80-year-old man. And here's my bloody Spider Riders as well to run over some of his stuff. And Baz is paralysed. He doesn't even know what to do. He's just sitting there. Where does he chase the cave trolls or not? He has no idea. He just licked there. He just sat there doing nothing. Now he doesn't know what to do for the rest of the game. And the cave trolls, they bugger off. And the way I figure it is that surely Lewis cannot see what is going on. So I leave them here for a little bit and hope that perhaps Lewis stops giving chase. I think, Ryan, you missed a trick here. I think you should have beefed up your defences big time here, mate. And here we go, out of nothing. I think I still... How many am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm missing 2. I think that was a problem here. Oh, Baz has still got a lot of shit. Still got a lot of shit. He's all got the upgrades here. This is going to be very difficult. These are like suicide missions for these Ents here. And the extra archery towers, I think, on here are definitely what's making a difference. You can see that they've got the Silverthorn arrow upgrade, and they've been able to protect the base. So down to yellow and on to Lewis here. Interesting. I don't know. You ain't got time for fucking around with this sort of stuff. They need to be doing something, Baz. Need to be making as many trees as possible. Baz might not have a fortress, but he is not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. Alright. Yes, good idea, Ryan. This is what I do as well. I have these little spiderlings as well. Apparently they are far more effective than towers. Obviously towers are good against aerial units if somebody tries to fly in something. But these things here, they will destroy berserkers very quickly, and anyone who tries to clump or come near the base. So yes, if you're goblins, use these as well. What are they called? The yeah, the spider holes expansion. They're very effective. Alright, Lewis, you need to really capitalize on this. You really do. If you can, you need to get the upgrades for a start off. But I see a lot of archers, and if you see a lot of archers, please get cavalry. It's very simple. Just get cavalry. Run them over, and then have the archers trying to chase you around the map. I don't know where these guys are going. Have either of them got far sight? Right. Where's Gaz? Right. No far sight, just that. Right. You've got 9 power points here. Use the far sight. Okay, which is like the elven version of Palantir. Interesting. And Lewis is making sure that Ryan does not build anything over towards here. And Baz is still getting stuck in. Baz is still wanting to have a go here. This is brilliant. And fair play to him as well. He's not going to let the fact that he's disabled without a bloody fortress let him get him down. You know, Baz is going to wheel his little wheelchair over, and he's still going to have a go at him. Fair play. Vaz is not disabled in this game. He's a very able-bodied boy, and he's still building bloody trees as well. There's loads of trees. He should have. Surely he must have enough money. What's his money like? 870. Oh god, he must be blowing everything. But he's got 850, and he's only got 775, which is very good. 1,000 and 850. Holy shit! Yeah, Ryan is doing very well here. Ryan is doing very well. Right. Yes, I've got 1,775. Yeah, not too bad. God, this is a painful watch. Cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. Believe me, you're not going to be able to beat this. This is where elves, when they've got money, are very, very difficult to beat. You cannot beat them man for man when they get going. So, especially if you've not even got upgrades, you don't have a Silverthorn, you don't have, all you've got is just Ents that just immediately get smoked. You have to change out what you're doing, and I don't think this is helping either. Right, I thought I'd blow some money on Drogoth, and I think me and Ryan are preparing for battle. Now this is good play from Ryan. I should have been doing the same thing on my side, but I was playing like a knob and I forgot to do it. I'm being honest. Random troops here not doing anything. What's that? What's that all about? Okay, random troops. Lewis is trying to get in there. He's trying to get in there. He needs a heal. He needs a heal, old Haldir. He's trying to finish him off. He's trying to finish him off. He knows Vaz is on the ropes. He knows he doesn't have a base yet. And this level 3 this level 3 tree is actually like defending quite nicely. I think this level 3 tree and this one here as well basically saved Lewis's base. Imagine that. That is low when your level 3 farms helped you. Crikey. He's chasing him all over the place. He's still got some troops here. This is the only thing keeping Vaz in the game. So despite Lewis basically looking like he didn't have anything, which he didn't, and I think Lewis is scratching his head as to how to beat Vaz like man for man, I think the fact that Lewis used his power points particularly well managed to finally snuff Vaz out of the game. Vaz, I think despite you having money, I think you built the wrong stuff. I think you could have come back into this game pretty well, because you did have plenty. You still got enough trees, but you needed to have like loads and loads and loads of barracks to make sure that you don't get kicked out of the game. Oh, and here we go. Here comes the cav. But never click on right click on these guys. You just got to right click somewhere up here, so you make sure that they trample them and then they continue on. Never get stuck and embroiled in a fight with archers. And this is a very interesting fight, I must admit. Lewis cannot seem to beat Vaz man for man, but Vaz can't seem to destroy Lewis's base, and Lewis seems to be using his oh yeah, he's using the war chant there, and he's also using the tainted terrain very well. This is better. Go on. Yes, there we are. This is better. This is much better. This could be the changing of the game here. This little battle right here, I think this was it. He needed this to work. And there seems to be it's lining up between us now. Lining up. Right, Lewis has got Vaz on the ropes. I think Lewis has almost sort of decided not to even bother like dealing with this little battle over here. His farm's got it for him, but used the power points wisely over here, and then made sure that this part of Vaz's base was destroyed. So I think, yeah, he's moving in now, in for the kill. Got to try and take him out here. This is when to bring up some Ents. This is when to bring up Ents. Start, especially if you've got them pigeonholed. You got them on one side here and the other side here. Make sure they cannot get out. Make sure that this area here is their tomb. Right. It's lining up here. It's lining up. He's got archers in him. This is good. I've got my front hitters, archers upgraded behind, cavalry here, Drake here, and starting to come out with the old mountain trolls. I thought it might be a good idea to hide them behind this tree, you never know. Right, so Lewis is finally, he needs to, this is where to bring up the Ents. Where's the Ents? Yeah, there we go. A bit late, but it's coming. There we go. Need to get rid of this. Need to get rid of these. Right, tainting the El Terreno. These mountain giants are brilliant, aren't they? But I don't know. Ryan comes out with the Drake. This Drake is absolutely devastating. And then it's Drogoth and Drogoth here. He makes sure he takes care of the mountain giants. This was good play from Ryan here. He made sure that he stopped that. This is my Drake. My Drake's piddling around up here. Now I have been able to destroy his front defenses here, but he went for Shelob. Interesting, and he's level 5. Okay. Now there's a hell of a lot here. Stop them in. You can already see most of my troops have already been annihilated. He's playing it well. He's playing it well. He's making sure. I mean, I'm only going after this silly little goblin cave. It's not really anything, but it's just making sure that his front base here, his front defenses are gone, so that my next wave. Oh, and it's Drake against Drake. They're both, you know, tickling each other. So I've decided to go for Shelob instead. Right. I think to myself, maybe some mountain giants might be able to do it, but I think because I was, I don't think I was able to do anything here. This is still Ryan's, and I think the Drake plus Gore kill. Interesting. Oof, yeah. This is silly play from myself. And Ryan has come back. Look at this. He built these troops back really fast. This is brilliant play from Ryan here. He's building shitloads. He's got loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Now this is the thing here, Ryan. I think you needed to build some more towers. Now this is silly for me because I'm building these guys here and they're just being thrown straight into the danger zone. And you've already got a force here to annihilate them. So this is very stupid play by myself. And that was basically a waste of about 4,000. And I thought maybe I might be able to take a few pot shots on the fortress, but certainly not enough. Now I think, Ryan, this is when you've got, because you've got the bats here, you can definitely see what, you can see up to here, like including my fortress. You got to go in, you got to go in. Good. Go. The whole thing, the whole shebang. Now I'm in a little bit of a shit mixer right here because I built the wrong damn things, and now I'm starting to build archery towers on here, and I am not in a good place. And this is for Ryan here to take advantage of the situation here. Oh, you got to get these involved, Ryan. You got to throw everything. You got to throw everything. Cement your position around here. At least try and take out things like, go up here and start taking out level 3 farms, and then up here and shit like that. Have a wander around. You know, you've got to think about the big picture. Right, so I think that's Ryan's Wildman there, so he's doing good here. He's doing good. And I've got these archery units here. I've got troops coming out. Yeah, I think if you had poured this in, I think this would have been a big difference here. If you cannot take the fortress, Ryan, don't worry about it. Just take everything around the fortress. You know, go have your troops here and take this out, and then up here, and then go over here, that sort of thing. You know, like and then come around this way, and then you basically circle me off, and then have like a few towers here with some mountain giants just parked behind, and then you can just take out the base. But I've got a lot of barracks and whatnot, and I can come back into this game. Right, what's going on over here? Baz, still in this game. Lewis, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, finally he's nullified this position, taking the inn, that's good. He's got the eagle, that's good. I want to see a shitload of trees. Now this is good play here, making sure that random little silly attacks can't go ahead. So that's good play from Lewis there, and he's getting all the upgrades as well to make sure that nothing can happen. He's got the mist too, so very, very good. I'm not sure if you can, if you're building it here, I'd probably put one from here all the way to here as well, so that you can't get done in. But you have to finish off, as you never know what might happen. Right. That's Ryan's Watcher, and he's starting to build his towers now. Ryan, you need the few builders here, like building these towers, putting the archers in straight away. I think that's doing more shit to your guys rather than my guys. I'm in a bad position here. I'm in a bad position. I failed to continue my assault on Ryan's base. I was successful to begin with, but Ryan came back with the right troops, and I failed to do so. And he's going to lose Azog here. But he's got a defensible position here. Got to put these guys inside. Have to. Quickly. Oh, and his eagle tried to get these guys and got absolutely shit-fucked. Ah, that's terrible. That is terrible. Yeah, is this it? Is that the end of Vaz? No, it's not. Vaz is still in. Vaz is literally hanging on by his fingernails. And this is alright, he's put the archers in here now, and you see how effective that is. This is brilliant play. And if you just have these two just sitting by, this is brilliant. But you need some mountain trolls. These things take up a lot of command points, so you need to have some mountain trolls there. I've already got troops back. They're all upgraded. And this is what I mean. It's very difficult when you're in this sort of stage, but you have to, if you cannot get the fortress, you have to circle around it. There's loads of troops down here. This is a bit of a waste. So what's to happen next? Lewis, I think, is going through a little bit of a building spree just to make sure that he solidifies his position. I would like to have seen Vaz completely finished off. Now I know that he's building here, so I am building here because I feel that if I start to build my towers here, he's just going to keep attacking. So I'm building mine slightly out of the way, and then you'll see why in just a moment. So he's got his oh, you went for the fire arrow upgrade. Interesting. How much is it? 200. I wonder how much damage it does. 75. It doesn't show you what the upgrade is. Now I realise I have to stop him from getting all these towers up. I have to stop this. I would have liked to have gone in with a little bit more siege, I must admit. I think that Drake is doing terrible, terrible damage here, I think. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of towers coming up here. Yeah, my force got completely buggered there. I think Shelob in the world of fuck here because I've already started making so many towers. I think she went wandering. Yep, done. Yeah, that was a failed attack. Ryan's defenses were very solid there. I think the fact that he had, I think just this one platoon in here was probably doing bits there. The Drake sat right in front, just setting light to all of them. This is my tainted terrain, but as you can see, it just failed to work completely. But I'm using my towers to target his towers and take them out. trying to get a defendable position here. Ryan is playing very, very well. I think Baz is up here. Baz is being a cheeky little fucker up here. He is taking this back. And this is what happens when you keep piddling around here. This is very pretty, Lewis. I'll give you that. But as we know, pretty bases tend to get buggered over pretty damn quickly. So I don't know where all the forces are. Where's all the forces? You need to be hunting Baz down around the map. And using Farsight to see what's going on elsewhere. Now Ryan is doing much better this time. If only Ryan had some mountain giants. If only you had some mountain giants, Ryan, I think I would have been completely done. Yeah, I think I'd be completely done in if you had done that. Right, so I created my mountain giants. And I'm going to put them over here among these towers. And this is what you do. Stops things like this happening. Because really my base can sort of handle itself against all these. All these guys are going to get smoked. And then these two can basically sit in comfort right next to all of these towers. And I can put these guys in the towers. And then they should be well defended. I don't know if I'm running out of money or anything like that, but so Ryan's defenses have now been completely done in, and this is what I mean about having siege among towers. It is very, very effective. I don't know about this. Ooh, he's got the expensive Mirkwoods. You haven't got this back though. Just so you know, you can make Rohan peasants, Vaz. I mean, if you're really, really desperate, you could make Rohan peasants, but it says they're strong versus pikemen, so that's alright. I mean, Vaz, shit, man, there's almost a way for you to get back into this game. I mean, you still got money, you still got builders, right? So, White Rando, 758, 535 out of 600. I hear something. Right, this is Ryan's, and this is what Ryan needs. Ryan needs this to take care of all of my towers. He does not need my towers here. He must eliminate the towers here, because this is a strong position. And I have... oh yeah, shit. I forgot to actually show it myself. I used these mountain giants from here to take out Ryan's fortress. And plus I used a bullrog. And I'm starting to take care of all of his base. I think I'm running away now because I just think there's no point in going towards him. And I'm using the bullrog as well as I possibly can. Ooh, that did almost nothing. Trying to get this out. Oh, he stopped using the dragon. He stopped using the dragon. And I'm attempting to get these things as quickly as possible. Trying to get as many of these buildings out as possible. Oh, it's devastating. Oh, look at this. Bloody hell. Oh, that is nasty. A bloody inferno. And the bullrog is gone. So I think, yeah, Ryan's not in a very good way here. Bullrog destroyed all of his ship. Now I've got my Drake just going around trying to destroy as much as possible. But he's still got Shelob, Azog and a Drake. This is still pretty tasty. I'm just trying to destroy as much stuff as possible. Lewis, this is taking way too much time. Holy shit. Baz, you Baz, if I was in your shoes, you basically had at least 20 minutes now to basically get back into this game. You've had 20 minutes. 20 minutes in this game is long enough. Alright, and I'm slowly trying to get forces over there. But Ryan is not done yet. He's not done. He's still got quite some good forces over here. And a random Ort labourer. Menacing. See, like, you put them right there, you start taking out this level 3 farm. Yeah, maybe take out one of these. So I'm trying to keep the pressure on, but I think Ryan's trying to figure out what the hell is he going to do. What the hell is he going to do? He's got towers over here. He's still got a very big base. He has spread himself around the map. Spread eagled around the map. I'm starting to rebuild now. But I think the fact that I had the mountain giants here, and they took out this base here, and then I think Ryan came in with the dragon, and he focused everything here. Meanwhile, me with the mountain giants, I sort of moved them from here, and then put them literally a little bit closer here, and they had unfettered access to his fortress, and already he was done. Done up like a kipper. Right. And these guys, right, tainting the terrain. Need to try and get these lumber mills. Need to stop his money supply. Ryan's here. Yeah, he did exactly what I mentioned earlier. Brilliant. Brilliant play. This is good play. This is good play. I'm trying to get myself back into this game a little bit more. Ah, he's building a fortress here. He needs to complete this. I'm trying to take out as many of these farms as possible. I want to stop his money supply. So 426 at 1,000, 13 grand on him. It's gonna be quite a lot for me to stop that. I've only got 1,600 on me. Bloody hell, Ryan! What the hell were you doing with your money? Lewis, you should have 1,000 command points by now. No excuses. Oh, these things. Don't bother with the eagle against these guys. Don't even bother. No point in using eagles against elves. No point. Oh, and Ryan's still able to effectively defend himself here. The Drake and Shelob really doing bits here to help save his cause. And I'm just sending troops in to basically keep him away from the front line. And I'm going to have to come out with the mountain giants here, I think, to finally finish him off. Well, I think Lewis has definitely put himself in a decent position here to win. He's got maybe not a lot of money, but he certainly defended himself pretty well here. It'd be quite difficult to take him out, but I think Ryan's defensive system was a lot more intimidating than what you have created. It's Ryan was very difficult. You need to have a shitload of barracks. Yeah, you've already got 4 barracks and all this sort of thing. This is true. Some doors might be a good idea. Because I mean, you could attack from over here, knock this down, and then walk straight into your base, and then have, you know, easy access to destroying the fortress. But with something like Ryan's, is just a big mesh of shit. And it's just very difficult to be able to get anything through. I think Ryan's played very well in this game. There were just a couple of things that I did that were just to turn the tide, but only just. I think there were just a few platoons that were sitting around that probably could have been helping you or assisting the cause, I think. But you know, what the hell is this asshole doing here? I've got these guys. I'm spread out. Got me Drake. He's trying to rebuild here. Bloody hell, Ryan. This is offensive. Very offensive. Only thing is, though, is that I don't see any I don't see any fissures, so you can create mountain giants here. So these towers are kind of pointless unless you're going to back them up with something. But good idea, though. Very good idea. I am also doing the same thing. These are my towers right outside your base. So I need to kill Shelob and I need to kill this fucking Drake. This Drake of yours is really doing my fucking nut. Look at this guy. Bloody smoking everyone. Again. And yeah, that is a good watcher there. I think that took out all of the archers here. All of them gone. Shelob, level 9. And the Drake, unable to deal with the Drake. That was it. That was just Shelob and the Drake dealing with those troops. I guess like that, you know, sometimes you put the Drake up against some, like I bet if the Drake went up against the Silverthorn arrows, you know, this Drake would get smoked in a second. Ah, you see that guy running away. You put yeah, you put a Drake up against Silverthorn arrows, this Drake is smoked. But yeah, again, it's ebbing and flowing again. Oh, he's resorting to little spiderlings now. This is desperate from Ryan here. Yeah, these, yeah, I mean, if that's the case for using a Drake, there are just certain units where Drakes are really good. I think Drakes are very good against swordsmen. I think against loads of really good pikeys, they get smoked. But yeah, I think finally, there's a team of Ents right here. I think Vaz is out, is he? Oh yeah, Vaz is out. I didn't even notice. Sorry, Vaz. Vaz finally got put out of his misery. Yep. This is still going back and forth, you know. He's lost his fortress, but he's still building it back. Sort of make it, the distance between us has gotten a bit bigger, but it's still, yeah, these two. I think this was a wrong move to bring these three in. These three were defending your base like bloody Billio. If it wasn't for these three, I think I would have already had you done by now. But now I can see that this is going to be approaching. This is a good tactic. Start building towers. Have a forward defensive position here. This is good. And Shelob's gonna finally bite the fucking bullet this time. Fucking stupid ass motherfucker. Alright, but this Drake just doesn't die. 5,075. Look at this. How do you deal with this thing? Shitload of towers, I guess. That's all you can really deal with. I'm trying to run these fuckers away. When he comes close to all these towers. Doesn't do that much on buildings, though. I think that's the death. That's how you defeat a Drake. Right, finally that fucker's dead. Lewis going the long way around, and I can see the end is nigh for me. The end is nigh. And this is a very strange battle between me and Ryan here, I think. We both basically, you know, shot ourselves in the foot and then smacked each other in the face and then smacked ourselves in the face. And then that was pretty much it. Interesting tower combination here. I think if you had had some archers in here to prevent me from walking here, this would be pretty interesting. Another tower here, very offensive. But again, you needed you needed a couple of mountain giants here, you know, and then some archers inside. If you had done that, I think it would have been very devastating. But I think the heroes definitely managed to save the day. Without the heroes, I think it would have made it a lot easier. I mean, certainly that Drake was able to just annihilate so many of my swordsmen. Yeah, I don't often get the Drake. They're almost like a little bit of added protection, I guess, when you send them in. But when you get to late game, like what we're in now, you know, are Drakes really that effective? I mean, if a Drake came up against all of these, you know, Merc wounds upgraded, it'd probably get smoked, right? But I guess against shitty troops, they are really effective. And yep, there's nothing I can do. Here we go, Bullrog, Billy Bullrog again. Shelob there again. That sort of thing, right? I'm sending my Mountain Giants over to Ryan, see what I can do. I'm gonna take him out if it's the last thing I do. Bloody hell, this is taking a while, isn't it? Oh right, not taking out the right stuff. I'd probably go for the fortress. There we go. So I think Lewis certainly has me to thank to basically softening up not only myself for him, because Ryan did that, but also me softening up Ryan. And the Drake is doing its bits, and look at that, the Bullrog's about to get smoked. So this is how effective Ryan's defenses have been. Very, very effective. Yeah, the heroes as well. The heroes, I think that was the difference. You know, after I never got, I brought out, what's his face? Drogoth. I brought out Drogoth once and I never bothered to buy him again. So perhaps that was the difference, I think. I did not have any heroes after that, but Ryan did. And I wonder if that was the difference. In some of the battles that we had, I think Ryan was able to win quite comfortably. Perhaps actually they're having the heroes, even if they are goblin heroes, they were actually to make a very, very big difference. Just almost. There's still a lot to take out. Still a lot of troops here. There's pretty much nothing I can do here. I think that's the last building there. Yep, that's it. I'm out. And it's just Lewis versus Ryan. Very nice. That's a good base. It's a good base. Very well defended. How are we doing here? So he's still got plenty of money on him, but not much. 473 out of 1,000. How's Lewis doing? 7.5 grand, 998. Yep, he's doing well. He's doing well. He's annihilating him here. Probably don't need a tower line here, but good the fact that you have plenty of builders. Should have about between 10 and 20 builders, I'd say, at this sort of stage. If you want to be serious, you should have between 10 and 20 builders. Right, slowly taking this out. Okay, there's a force here. Right, suicide for these guys. Yep, suicide. Probably didn't need that arrow volley either. That was just overkill. These guys were going to die anyway. A nice Bullrog here would have been pretty damn handy, I think, Ryan. Yeah, you're making a tower line to nowhere, I think. You did down here. You got to have fast sight. You got to have fast sight to see where you're going. I wouldn't even bother. This is the main way. You got to come this way. Yeah, here they are, the heroes. They certainly saved Ryan's bacon. But I think against these elves, I think they'll get smoked pretty quick. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, now he gets Drake involved. Oh, he does a lot of damage against Treebeard, and Treebeard's gone. Crikey. He's not targeting the Drake. And that is what happened. He is lucky they were Mirkwoods. Yeah, should have targeted the Drake. But Ryan was able to win that encounter. Brilliant play from Ryan here. Defending to the last man here, I think. This is ineffective. No point in going for this, Lewis. Just keep going, keep going. The fight is over here. And now you need reinforcements. This is where having, yeah, the line a bit closer is a lot handier. You use fast sight. You have a line along here like what I did with a load of barracks sat around here. Or you can open up a new front, put a door there. Ah, he is. Okay. And then start building a shitload of troops and start attacking from this way. Or do two at the same time, so you open up a second front. That's surprising, there's no archers. Oh, here we go. Did good damage there. Oh, you targeted the wrong one. You targeted the wrong one. And you need to win these battles. He has to win these battles to put pressure on Ryan here. He's coming through. He's slowly cleaning up. Would have been nice to have taken this in as well. But he's slowly but surely getting through. You need to occupy the land. Yeah, very nice. I'm not even sure these guys will take this, you know. Ooh. Ooh. How's he gonna do it? How are you gonna do it? You gonna bust through the door? Best thing you could do is probably have about 10 of these, but have them on stone throwing, because you won't be able to do it with this mist and this moat around here. Yeah, I'm not sure if you realise that. I think late game this stuff just doesn't work. There's two of them sitting here, smoked and smoked. Right, yep. If you had about 10 of those and they were throwing stones, yeah, I think you might have had a chance. But late game with so many archery towers around, you'd be very lucky to get the fortress down to yellow, I think. Oh, a Drake on an end. It's not even fair. It's like taking candy from a kid. Oh, Tommy Bombs. Tommy Bombs getting involved. No good against buildings, but he can certainly fuck up troops. I'd like to see Tommy Bombs versus this Drake. No, methodically going around the map, slowly taking Ryan out here. I think that's as good as you can get. And you've certainly got loads of towers everywhere, so if he does build somewhere, you can definitely see what's going on. This is good. This is good. Transition to cavalry. Very, very good. Upgrade them. Clump everything. Start taking out building to building. Go, go, go. That's all you got to do. I wouldn't be doing this anymore. Wow, they goes down pretty quick. I don't think Ryan learned from the first time around there, which it doesn't work. Methodically going around the map. This is good, but you got to keep it up. You got to keep it up. See, your supply lines are all the way up here. You still got loads of vents and troops. You know, it's a little bit bitty. I would have had like trees and stuff like that around here as well. You can make trees as you go along, so you can see anything. If somebody starts to build something, you can see it. Because I only see one platoon here. Where's Gaz? 983. Well, I don't see the 983. Right, move them out. Gotta keep moving them out. Gotta keep moving. Can't just you know, select them all at your leisure, and they have to always be moving. Always get out there. Right, there we go. I think the horses were a good idea. I just would have kept on building horses and then slowly getting rid of all of these. Building trees everywhere. That Drake has just been sitting there. I don't know, Ryan. I think this is pretty much the end of the game. I think you can just quit. I think you've done as good as you can. This must be the last building, right? When it gets to this sort of stage, lads, I think it's just a good idea just to quit. There's nothing you can do. It's just wasting time. And it makes it a nightmare for me to have to keep commentating on a game that has long since been won by Lewis here, I think. Plenty of troops here. Where are... I don't think you needed that. But where are the Ents? They're all the way over here fishing. War chant, I think, on these, or rallying call, whatever. Well, they're not doing too bad. Well, anyway, the tainted terrain is always a good idea, because that gives them extra damage too. But what is this, a level 3 fissure? You see how much health this thing has, 6,000 health. My god. I think that's all she wrote. But yeah, well played to Lewis there, I think. Slowly got Vaz, went after me, got me from the north as well. Whilst Ryan was going from the south, that was that was good play. Ryan definitely played defensively amazing, and certainly Ryan making it so difficult for me to get him out made sure that I definitely lost. So in the end, Ryan, we both lost. Well played, Lou. Well played.